I'm Richard Cuff, and this is the PS Factor. Welcome back to part two of a very exciting conversation that I've been having with Dr. Izell Kirkpatrick. He's the visionary behind the Vision Center and Family Legacy Agency. Family Legacy Agency. Dr. Kirkpatrick, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me
I
back.
am really excited. I wanted to make a special point to invite you back for a second segment because although we had a basically conversation in general, talking about the great things you're doing at the Vision Center and at the Family Legacy Agency. But I said this, you can't have the name Vision in your company and not have a vision for the city.
Right.
What's your vision? What do you see Jacksonville becoming?
I would like to see, and I guess I'll start here 30-something years ago, 32, 30, almost 33 years ago, I came to the city the day after it snowed. So being from San Diego, I've never seen snow. And so now still have not seen snow, but almost. It was a day late. But I've seen the city transcend in some areas as far as it's become more busy. However, what I would like to see is it being able to tap into the resources that are here and provide those resources to the people in a way where it could help with some of the things we're seeing on TV, some of the crime and some of the other variances that we're seeing on TV that's causing the issues that we talk about all the time. So if we can tap into the resource, because the resources are here.
Yes.
The scripture that says there's nothing new under the sun. So everything we need has been provided, but it's perhaps that we don't know the access to it.
I think, and I think also there are a lot of people who, for good reason, stay on the sideline. Right. They won't put their hat in the ring. They won't run for office. And I don't blame them, right? Because getting into politics, it's like wrestling with a pig. Someone said it makes no sense to wrestle with a pig because both of y'all will get messy and only one of y'all gonna like it.
Right.
And so that's the dilemma that we face. But I remember, number one, I know I felt horrible when I heard about the 13-year-old that was killed in a drive-by, right?
Yeah.
And you hear these stories of our children being shot by a stray bullet and this kind of thing. And I remember over 20 years ago on Harts Road, there was an 8-year-old, I believe, sitting in her bedroom doing her homework, and a stray bullet came through the window and killed her. And everybody said, we got to do something. That was over 20 years ago, and still nothing has been done. What are you saying is the reason that we're stuck in that space, and how can we get unstuck?
Well, coming from a child who grew up to gunshots every night in San Diego, California, you can easily become numb to what becomes normal to you. And I think sometimes we can, things come up like the shooting we recently talking about with the 13-year-old and the 8-year-old. And when it happens, it's new news. So everyone's talking about it. But if we don't then take action steps to have those type of dialogue and meetings with different people in the city, pastors that are on that block, different ones, and have the dialogue to keep it fresh in our minds so that we're having true action plans to target resolution, then after time, things become old news, and then now we're no longer talking about it again. So I think the key is having those action steps, having people at the table talking about it, keeping it fresh so that we can truly find resolution and not just, dinner table talk.
I love what you say. You can become numb to what becomes normal. Yeah. And it's so unfortunate that the children on the north side of town find it normal to hear gunshots. They find it normal to hear police sirens,
Right.
and I mean, I remember I was on the phone with a friend as the police siren was passing by, and she said, "Hold on,
Mhm.
long enough to let it pass by." And my thought was not a thought as to I wonder where they are going. I
Right.
wonder who's in that ambulance. It's
Mhm.
just like we just put things on pause
Yeah.
long enough to let it pass by.
Mhm.
Um, the challenge I see is reaching it early.
Mhm.
It has been proven that for every dollar that we spend in early childhood, it returns $7 either in productivity from that child that's smart enough to bring some innovation to the marketplace, or in reduction of money that would be spent correcting truancy. What's your outlook on the state of the children
Mhm.
and where our focus should be?
Well, as an educator myself, that's one of the things we hadn't really talked much about, but I'm an educator as well. I teach Bible and I also teach computers. And a product of education also. I was born with dyslexia, couldn't read and write till grade 6. And so I saw in the environment I was in the road I was headed towards, because I thought that was my only alternative. But once I began to be exposed to better education,
Mhm.
um, then I started seeing a different way out. And so it changed my whole trajectory, if you will. And so I know that education is one of the number one components to changing some of this, is going to be educating, and not just educating from a scholastic point, but also teaching them history, teaching them who they are, teaching kingdom so they understand financial literacy, teaching them how to uh, properly manage what they have, because we're managers.
Mhm.
And when we learn how to manage what we have, then we can have more.
Yeah.
So,
That's
yeah,
it. Faithful over a few things,
yeah,
I'll make you ruler over much. I
right,
remember being in a room, police officers and community leaders, and I said this, and it got the attention of the sheriff at the time. I said to someone, I can tell you right now where the next 16-year-old gang member
hmm
is
hmm
just before he joins the gang.
hmm
I can tell you where he is right now.
hmm
He's 4 years old in preschool.
hmm
And if we can catch him there,
right,
we don't have to worry about this 16-year-old on his way to a violin recital, putting down his violin and deciding to go and rob the convenience store.
right,
Um, Entrepreneurship obviously is your thing. The
hmm
vision. I want to wrap this up with you once again, telling us how we can get in contact with you at the Vision Center. We're going to continue this conversation. In fact, I want to invite you to become part of the conversation that we're going to have leading up to the Think Bold Festival that's coming up on April 14th and 15th
okay,
of 2023.
great.
So let's talk about how we can get in contact with you at the Vision Center.
Awesome. Well, again, it's 6859 Lenox Avenue, right there on the west side. I always say the beautiful city, beautiful west side.
The beautiful West Side.
And some say the west side is the best side, but 6859 Lenox Avenue at the Vision Center. And then also you can reach us through our website, which is myvisioncenter.org, or you can give us a call, of course, at 904-717 9109, and someone will answer your call and be able to assist you. And again, the family legacy is in there. We didn't talk much about it, but the Family Legacy Agency is an opportunity for people to protect their legacy through life insurance, health. We're getting ready to start another branch, which will be our PNC, property casualty auto insurance.
Mhm.
We do final expense insurance as well, and we're also looking to do some real estate later. So, and we also do credit repair. So we're trying to help people build their legacy and understand what legacy is.
Absolutely.
And I think that's going to help address some of the issues that we have as well. Because if you don't know who you are, then it's kind of hard to protect it.
Right. Focusing on generational wealth.
Yeah.
And I obviously could have you back for multiple segments. I am looking forward to getting over to the Vision Center,
Awesome.
and
Awesome.
getting a chance to hang out with that very wise Dr. Tanya that's
Oh,
been
yeah.
shouting all kind of wisdom out here over there off the camera,
yeah.
y'all. You just
You think I'm something? Hey,
she said the
she's
vibe
awesome.
the vibe brings your tribe. That's Dr. Tanya Kirkpatrick right there.
Yes, yes.
Dr. Kirkpatrick, thank you so much.
Thank you
for coming on to the PS Factor podcast. Guys, that's another great episode that we're wrapping up. Remember, if you want to check out the Vision Center, stop by 6859 Lenox Avenue. Give them a call, 904-717-9190. But hop on that website at myvisioncenter.org. And also, I mentioned the Think Bold Festival that's coming up April 14th and 15th. Log on to thinkboldfest.com for more information about the Think Bold Festival. I'm going to be talking about it more, bringing more people onto the PS Factor to talk about it. Till next time, I'm Richard Cuff. That's another episode under wraps. And till next time, remember, only love will reverse the hate.